The narcissist has created a life which is based on a lie. They want the world to see them as all-knowing, superior, and someone you couldn't imagine being without. However, that is all a facade they put on to protect against narcissistic injury because of their low self-esteem. The narcissist must portray the image of someone who is free of flaws and whom everyone wants to be just like. They want others to believe that being around them is a rare prize which is sought after and coveted. They gaslight you into thinking all of that is true, even though you see the flaws of the narcissist every day. But let's be honest, the narcissist is just an average person at their core. They are an ordinary person who isn't powerful, flawless, or all-knowing. They would never want you to see that side of them, and they will attack you relentlessly to ensure you don't truly see who they are. And it is for this reason the narcissist is the smallest man who ever lived. They want you to think they are bigger than life and someone to seek the company of. At the end of the day, they are just like everyone else, flawed in some way. They feel inadequate in their own skin, and this feeling of inadequacy develops from their low self-esteem. Today I will discuss how the narcissist is the smallest man or woman who ever lived. But first, I'm Dr. Emily Mayfield, a licensed psychologist. Thank you for watching this video and being a part of the Mindset Therapy family. If you enjoy this video, I would appreciate you hitting the like button and consider subscribing. Let me start with being clear that narcissists can be men or women. There is research to show that narcissistic personality disorder is more commonly diagnosed in men. However, women can very much also be narcissists. Using a single pronoun doesn't negate the other information provided, which can apply to anyone who has narcissistic traits. The narcissist thinks they are always right and that people will fight to be within their lives. They come off as someone who is capable of anything and others want to be just like them. They can do no wrong, and if you imply that they have done something wrong, they will blame shift and immediately move into their narcissistic punishment tactics. They experience feelings of shame if they think they are being called out as a fraud, and this shame triggers narcissistic injury. The narcissistic punishment tactics are a defense mechanism the narcissist uses to protect against narcissistic injury, because narcissistic injury leads to quick loss of their narcissistic supply. Remember, the narcissist supply is their buffer to the world they feel unsafe in and they truly believe is out to get them. They act like everyone worships them and wants to be like them, but at their core, they know they are unstable and hiding their true selves. They are always at risk of exposure and feelings of shame. And this is why the narcissist is the smallest man who ever lived. Nothing about them is real. They love bomb and gaslight to create a reality which benefits them. When you question them or call them out, they lash out at you and you become the enemy. They put on a facade for the world in which maintains their beliefs of superiority. They parade people around with the assumption that things are good. However, behind closed doors, the narcissist is a different person. That is when their true colors come out. Their carefully crafted reality is exhausting to maintain, and once they step out of the spotlight, they become the person they really are. The narcissist lives a lie, and they expect everyone else to live the lie with them. They use others to maintain this lie, and nothing is off limits for the narcissist. What benefits them is expected to benefit everyone else. There may be many fun times with a narcissist, but at the end of the day, the narcissist is flawed and lives in a fantasy world that only they can make sense of. The longer you are with a narcissist, the more you doubt your own reality because of the gaslighting they use to manipulate your reality to match theirs. To learn more about why narcissists can't take criticism, and this is why they are always on the defensive, click on the video in the corner, or you can find the link in the description below. See you at the next video.